All right, everybody, from your left to right, we have Brett Putz, Scott Hawkins, and head coach Kevin Schlagel. Coach, if you can make an opening statement for us, please.
I'm really proud of our guys. It was a very hard-fought game on both ends. Bemidji shot the heck out of it there in the first half and really had us back on our heels. Unfortunately, we were able to make a run to get close enough there at the halftime to give us a shot. But I'm really proud of the way our guys competed and battled coming down the stretch there with the foul situations that we had and with the injury situation. I thought we showed a lot of heart.
Good. Coach, a lot of unsung heroes today, including that guy. I mean, how big was the bench for you?
Well, that's why they call it a team. And we start from day one talking about the team concept and talking about, it might be your night tonight, it might be somebody else's the next night, but certainly, Scott had a tremendous second half for us here. Hit some key shots, made a great offensive rebound there where he crashed the board. Tony Brooks did a nice job there in the first half when things were starting to slip away from us. So, I think you can talk to any one of our guys on our team and they'll understand the importance of what every individual on our team contributes.
What changed in the second half for you guys? Was it just that lift off the bench, or was it something else?
Well, I think Tony, you got to give him a lot of credit for sparking us in the first half to get it back to a two-point game. We went into halftime feeling a little bit better about ourselves. And in the second half, obviously, we were trying to take the ball inside to Tim, and Tim played a tremendous game. It's unfortunate they got hurt, but hopefully we can work through that.
What's the update on him? Do you just checking it out right now? Or?
Yeah, he'll be evaluated by a team doctor tonight, but we don't know what the situation is right now.
When it happened, what did you see?
He was just running down the court. He said he planted and tried to twist really hard to change directions, and it just collapsed on.
It was the same knee that he just had surgery on in the past. You don't go to Scott here. Scott, you didn't play in the first half, I don't think. How did you feel coming into the second half there?
I pretty much had the same schedule throughout the whole season. I know that if I don't go in the first half, I just need to make sure I'm ready for the second half. So I try to stay loose at halftime. Just kind of do a different schedule on these guys because they're going to be loose the whole game. So I just try to make sure that when I get in there, I'm loose enough, get up and down the court a couple times, and hopefully be all right.
How good was the shot feeling today? Everything was going in.
It felt good, definitely.
Yeah. What's your mindset like on the bench when you're on the bench for that long? You're sitting, so it must be hard to stay fresh, but what's your mindset like?
I just try to stay focused the whole time, stay in the game, try to cheer on these guys as much as I possibly can, and then when my shot comes, I take it.
The rest of you guys had 10 days between games here. How much did that help you guys?
I think it helped a lot. I think even more than just getting our legs fresh, I think everybody kind of got refocused on what we need to do and understanding that we are a good team. We can do things if we just play our hardest.
Yep. How well was Tim playing, and then how hard was it to see him go down?
That was hard. That really boosted us. Tim is an amazing player. We wouldn't be here without him. It's hard to see him go down, but we'll play for him.
And what type of job did you guys, Mike included here, and you and everybody else on James, Elsor? How defensively, how do you feel like
Mike did an excellent job. I was very impressive to see him do what he did. And coming into the game, he had a lot of heart. He knew defensively it was going to be decided tonight, and he did it.
Yep. Go to Brett there. Brett, how good did you feel with this matchup coming into the game?
It was nice. We played them before, but it wasn't one of those times where you're playing a team a third time or anything like that. We played them one time before, and it was a great game. And they're a great team, and we liked the matchup just for the sole fact that we had played them once before. We were familiar with them a little bit, and it's just one of those. At this time of the year, you just got to play whoever is in front of you, and you just got to execute your game plan. It just comes back to how you are mentally.
How the rebound advantage? I think you guys out rebounded by 13. How big was that for you guys?
Yeah, no, that was huge for us. I talked to Mike before the game. The first game, Mike played really, really well against him because he was crashing the offensive board and getting easy looks. And, he did that again for us tonight. Defensively, he was great. And Tim was great on the board. It was just a team effort. They were hitting shots early, but once they missed shots, we need to make sure we clean them up.
What did that time off do for you with 10 days?
Like Scott said, it just helped us, refocus, I think, the most. We got a couple days off, and, that got us fresh and stuff like that. But it just helped us to refocus, and, we had a great week of practice. We really, tried to push ourselves, so, it helped a lot.
What can you say about what Scott did?
Man, he was hitting all week, so, when he got in there today, he just kept going.
Yep.
He was James Ellis there on the scout team this week, and he was killing us. So it was good to see him do it again when he got in the game. Scott's done that for us a lot. Last year he came in played in some big games and had some huge games for us. You know, Scott's a lot like Spencer Bartz used to be. He's just our instant offense guy off the bench.
Yep. You got a new team, an RMAC team coming up here. I mean, are you excited about that? Fresh start here, or not fresh?
Oh yeah,
fresh
no, it's always fun to get to play someone new. You know, we've seen all the teams in our conference before. It's nice to get to see and play someone new.
Yep. Got to ask the altitude question. Any effects of that? Did you feel anything?
No, I don't think so. I mean, we got out here on Thursday and got to practice in. We got to practice in yesterday, so it wasn't too bad.
Okay, yeah. Coach, the job in Ellisor, how well?
Can I answer your last question first?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think you got to give Ellisor a lot of credit. This is as good of a Bemidji team as I've witnessed in my 30-some years of coaching. Their staff has done a great job in terms of bringing their people together, and Ellisor is certainly the main cog in that, and he can score from anywhere on the court, but I'm so impressed with how they play team basketball, and he doesn't force anything. He stays within their offense, but they know who their guy is. When they need a bucket, they're going to him. We did a nice job on him. We told whoever was going to be guarding him that we're not going to shut him down, but we need for him to take enough shots to earn his points, and I thought we did that today. But I can't say enough nice things about Bemidji.
Yep. New opponent tomorrow. I mean, what can you say about both of these two teams? What do you know about them right now, or not much?
Well, we've got some film from the RMAC this year, some of the games, and we've had a chance to take a look at them. I personally don't know a whole lot about them. My assistants have put that together. We'll sit down tonight and we'll take a look at that and kind of reevaluate where we're at with some of the guys on our team, because we don't know who we have going forward right now. But we'll line up tomorrow. We'll compete.
If Tim can't go, who has to step up?
Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay.
No, sure, I'll get in there.
You're ready, Andy? We'll
get my
take it.
shot blocked. Yeah.
All right. I have no idea at this point.
James, I mean, how talk about James?
James gave us a spark. I mean, there again, it's a young man that comes in that has earned the right to do that throughout the course of the year. He came in, he blocked a big shot down there, altered another shot in a possession before that. No, it's great to see all these teams have young men that are willing to compete, and it's neat to get into something like this and see how hard everybody plays and see the passion that they play with.
And my last one is their three-point shooting. They were getting on a roll there. I mean, how worried were you for a while there?
Very worried. I mean, they have a lot of guys. You take a look at their stats. 35% is kind of the cutoff mark in terms of being a really good three-point shooter. You take a look at their stats, and they got like 6 guys that are shooting above that. Ellisor, I think, led the league at 53%. They have a lot of guys that can score. In the first half, I thought we were in for a long night, but fortunately, we were able to turn the tide on in the second half.
Jump around with the Marshall paper. Brett, talk about it a little bit in the second half when you guys have a lot more emphasis going on the inside with Bert Strasser and Scott really going there. And, you end up getting 8 points there in the second half. And what kind of different things were you seeing in the second half, getting some more open opportunities, whatever the case was there?
I think it has a lot to do with Tim. They had a hard time guarding Tim, so they had to sink down on him, and Scott was hitting open shots, and that just allows me to get open a little bit more. And I don't know, it just comes down to me being aggressive and hitting the open shot when I have it.
Any other questions? Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.